Assalamualaikum, peace be upon you. Today I want to show you the recipe that I use to make whipped body butter or lotion. I am a big advocate of making things yourself. I feel like once you make things yourself, you're able to kind of have a connection with it much more, and you're able to appreciate it quite a lot more. Also, I feel really uncomfortable when I go to the store and I try to buy lotion because I look at the back panel and I'm kind of like, I can't even pronounce half of the things in this ingredient list. So I don't really understand what's in it. I don't understand the process that has been used to make the product, and so I just prefer making things on my own, and this is something that I've tried to make before and I really enjoyed making it, and I also enjoyed using the product itself. I'll be using 100% pure ingredients, which also is like a plus to this recipe. That way you know that all of this stuff is natural and you are able to pick out the ingredients yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll explain all of the different things that I'll be using. It's only about 5 different ingredients. So yeah, let's get started. The first thing is cocoa butter. This is 100% cocoa butter. The next thing is coconut oil. This is this is virgin coconut oil. So I prefer to use virgin coconut oil just because it hasn't been a process of like any weird stuff in it. It's just how it is. Okay, and then I'll be using shea butter. This shea butter, thankfully, is fair trade, so that's a plus. I'll also be using sweet almond oil, which is 100% pure. And then also 100% pure essential oil. And I'll be using lavender. You can use any other type of essential oil that you feel comfortable with, but I like using lavender because it's soothing for the skin and it just smells really good. It's also soothing emotionally because lavender is calming. So with each of these ingredients, except for the essential oil and the almond oil, you'll be using the same amount, which also makes this process super easy. You don't have to use like different measurements and things like that. So I'll just be using this little tin bowl here, and I'll also be using a ice cream scooper just to make things a little easier. So we'll start with the cocoa butter. Cocoa butter alone, without being in this mixture, is pretty dry. I don't know if you can see the consistency. It's pretty dry. It would be super hard to use this alone as a lotion, so I prefer to use it in this mixture. You can use coconut oil alone as a lotion itself, but I just feel like it's a little bit thin, and for me, myself, I feel like it kind of dries out quicker than this whole mixture does together. With shea butter, I like shea butter by itself, but again, it's just a lot better when it's done in this mixture. With shea butter, it's very thick and cakey, so it's a little bit harder to apply and rub around. But anyways, I'm just going to use the scooper. Alright, put that aside. Then I'm going to use the coconut oil, and we'll do 1 scoop of that. Alright, then we'll use the shea butter. And we'll do a scoop of that as well. Alright. Now with the sweet almond oil, I would just do maybe like 2 or 3 spoonsful. So I'll just use a regular spoon. Here's 1, 2, 3. And now I guess the essential oil is up to you, to how much you want it to smell, how strong you want it to be. But let's see, I like the smell to be quite outstanding, so I think I will use about maybe 20 to 40 drops. All right. Okay, so here is one of the interesting parts about the process of mixing all of this, because now we have all of our ingredients mixed up into here. So the way that you want to combine them together is to warm them up. Now you don't want to put them on direct heat, so what I have here is some boiling water. It's just boiling, and what I am going to do is just set the bowl inside very carefully. Now this boiling water is going to slowly but surely melt the mixture. And then you just want to mix it every once in a while. But basically it pretty much does it on its own. I also just wanted to explain that I have used black seed oil before. This is a nice addition to the mixture just because black seed oil is known so well in Islam that it is beneficial for many different usages. But we got this from Amson's. People who live in England or London, I guess that area will know. Actually Birmingham will understand a little bit more, but Amson's is a really nice store. My husband decided to pick this out while we were there, and it does work really nice, but I am pregnant right now and the smell of black seed is just a little bit too strong for me, so I'm just going to stick with the lavender scent for right now. But it is a nice addition. You can just add a few drops if you would prefer to. But we'll switch back over here. All right, this looks pretty good. So you want to be careful because the bowl will be pretty hot, but you can see that it is right now at a liquid. It's all mixed up together, and it smells pretty good. It just looks like a whole bunch of oil. So what you want to do now to get it to harden is put it into your fridge. I think you could put it in there for about an hour or so. Just keep checking back every once in a while to make sure that, that it has hardened completely. So we'll go ahead and do that and see you back in an hour. Okay. So once you've noticed that your mixture has hardened completely, you can go ahead and get it out of the fridge. It has now regained the cream color that most of the ingredients had in the beginning. So this is what it will look like. It's basically just a whole bunch of oils all mixed together and hardened. So now you're probably wondering, well, how do you get something so hard to apply smoothly onto your skin? And this is where the interesting part comes in. You're going to use a blender, just one of these hand blenders that you would use to blend like a cake mix or something like that. And we're going to blend this mixture until it turns into whipped body butter. And that will be so smooth to apply. It literally is so fun to touch just because it's all whipped and creamy. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Okay, so now that we have our mixture all whipped up, we can go ahead and just scoop off all of the sides. You'll be able to see that it turns into this super yummy, actually, looking whipped butter. It smells almost like chocolate mixed with lavender, which is, by the way, one of my favorite types of chocolate. I love dark chocolate with lavender in it. But anyways, this is basically the recipe. You can find a really cute little glass jar to put it in. You can tie a little ribbon on it, and you could even give it away as a gift whenever you have different events coming up. So I hope that you have enjoyed this recipe. I hope that you will be able to gain some use of this body butter, and I hope that you will be able to enjoy it. I know I myself will be using it as a anti-stretch mark cream along with a skin moisturizer. I do also use it on my face. I would be careful though if you have not tried it on your face before, just because your skin might be a little bit more sensitive and it might have a type of reaction. So I would definitely be very careful with using it on your face. However, I feel personally that it is fine to use it all over, including even on your hair as a hair lotion. So I hope that you like this video. Please do like and subscribe. Assalamualaikum. Take good care.